Hello aspirants, welcome to InKar IAS Academy. This is Indumati Karthikeyan from InKar IAS Academy. Today we are going to see about the 15th November current affairs. This is taken from Delhi edition. The topic is Sky is the limit for development of tribes, which is comes under the topic of GS1 social empowerment and also GS2 welfare schemes as well. Sky is the limit of development of tribes. President Droupadi Murmu said this. Our country will become truly developed only when our tribal people also become developed. Fast-paced programs of the people of the tribal community is our national priority, she said. President of India tributes to tribal leader Birsa Munde on his birthday anniversary on this 15th November. There is a state of Jharkhand carved out Bihar officially came into being on Munda's birth anniversary in 2000. So actually, what is the birth profile of Munda, also known as Dharti Abba, father of earth? Birsa Munda, he is known for the mobilize the tribal community against the British and had also forced and colonial official to introduce law protecting the land rights of the tribes. Having gained awareness of the British colonial ruler and the effort of the missionaries to convert the tribal to Christianity, Birsa started the faith of the Birsalt. That is, a member of the Munda and Oran community joined the Birsalt sect, and it turned into a challenge to the British conversion activities. Further, it is urged to Mundas to give up the drinking liquor, clean their village, and also stop behaving the witchcraft and sorcery. So, what is Munda rebellion? It is a very important for our preliminary topic as well as our main topic, and also for the tribal groups topics. So it is one of the most important tribal movement. It was led by the Birsa Munda in the south of Ranchi 1899 to 900. The movement identified following forces as the cause of the mystery the Munda was suffering. The land policy of the British. The land policy destroying their traditional land system, and also Hindu landlords and money lenders were taking over their land. Missionaries were criticizing the traditional culture and are likely to change as Christianity. The Ulgulan, or the great tumult of the movement, came to be called aimed at establishing Munda Raj by driving out the British. Munda used traditional symbols and language to rouse people, urging them to destroy the Ravana, Dikkus, outsiders, and the Europeans, and establish the kingdom under the leadership. On 3rd March 1900, on 3rd March 1900, Birsa Munda was arrested by the British police while he was sleeping with his tribal guerrilla army at Jamkopai forest and in Jharkhand. Birsa died by cholera in the jail, and the movement faded out. The significance of Munda rebellion, it's very important, very crucial for our exam. It forced the colonial government to introduce laws so that the land of the tribal could not easily taken over by the Dikkus. That is Totanagpur Tennessee Act 1908. It showed the tribal people had the capacity to protest against the injustice and express their anger against the colonial regime. Jharkhand Foundation Day, the land of forest. It means Jharkhand. The state was brought to existence in the by the Bihar Recognition Act 15th November 2000, the birth anniversary of the legendary Bhagavan Birsa Munda. Jharkhand shares its border with the states of Bihar to the north, Uttar Pradesh and Chhattisgarh to the west, Odisha to the south, and also West Bengal to the east. Most of the states lies in the Chota Nagpur Plateau, which is the source of the coal Damodar, Brahmani, Kharkal, and also Subarneka rivers, whose upper watersheds in within Jharkhand. There is a forest preserve supports population of tiger and Asian elephants also much more in the Jharkhand region. So there is so much of tribal groups around the jargon. So the tribal initiative, very important to improve the privileges of the tribal groups. So government taken so much of key initiative to improve the tribal groups. The first and foremost is PM Janjati Adivasi Nyaya Maha Abhiyan. That is about PM Janman aims to protect the nurtured tribal groups, especially those on the verge of extinction, by providing them with necessary support, development, and connectivity to mainstream services and opportunities. Coverage: the initiative covers 75% vulnerable, particularly vulnerable tribal groups residing at 18 states and union territories spread across 22,544 villages in 220 districts. Approximately 28 lakh people belongs to these identified tribal groups, and also its significance undercovers the government that commitment to uplifting the safeguarding the tribal community, preserving the cultural heritage, the integrating them into a mainstream development processes. It emphasized the need to bridge the gap between the tribal population and the essential services while ensuring the socio-economic empowerment. The second important scheme is Vikshit Bharat Sankalp Yatra. The Meha Outreach Initiative will raise awareness about the central government welfare program among particularly vulnerable tribal group communities through camps across the district with significant PBTG population. The Yatra will identify beneficiaries and enroll them to various schemes. Welfare measures under focus include financial services, LPG connections, electricity, housing, sanitation facilities, nutrition, and also healthcare facilities among the tribal groups. The Yatra will also gather feedback from PBTG families to understand the gaps in services delivery and also ensure the last mile connectivity. The third step involved PM PBTG mission. That is key feature of PM PBTG mission is aims to comprehensively improve the socio-economic status of the particularly vulnerable tribal group in line with the 15 years of vision in Panchayat Raj Ministry. It will ensure the provision of basic amenities such as puka housing, drinking water supply, functioning toilets, connecting healthcare facility, and also road connectivity, nutrition, education in all the PBTG areas. Livelihood opportunity will be enhanced via animal husbandry, horticulture, skill development, conservation of PBTG culture, and also the heritage is also envisaged. The Union budget 2022-2023 allocated 24,000 crore for tribal welfare on a significant share will be utilized under the PM PBTG development missions. Further, there is a many challenges faced by our PBTG groups. That is, there is a declining in population, loss of traditional livelihood, land alienation, poor literacy, and also geographical isolation. First of all, many PBTG are experiencing stagnant or declining population. This is due to high mortality rates aggravated by the malnutrition, poor access of healthcare, and also multiple disease. Loss of traditional livelihood. PBTG traditionally relied on forest produced food gatherings and also shifting agriculture. Depletion of forest and restrictive forest laws have entered the traditional livelihood and also food security. Land alienation also one of the reasons. Historically, PBTG enjoyed rights over forest land under various tradition and customary tenure system. This process of declining forest as protected areas and reserves has displaced and alienated PBTG from the traditional land holdings. The poor illiteracy is also one of the main problem which happen because of lack of access of educational facilities like schools, transportation, teachers, absenteeism. Everything hampers the participation in the educational developments, and also There are having the geographical isolation. Mostly there are often small located in the remote hilly density forest areas, or there is no any connectivity, poor connectivity region. Highlights the highlights the less development in those areas. So there is a impact of some development projects, also mining, dams, industries, etc. undertaken under tribal lands without proper rehabilitation have also led to the displacement of the particularly vulnerable tribal groups. And also there is a social backwardness with the poverty, malnutrition, mortality rates. So everything will be, they can abuse the particularly vulnerability of tribal groups. So, what we should do, the way forward is the government initiative and budget for PVDG developed have increased, and effective implementation on the ground holds like a key PVDG need to be actively involved in the planning and execution of the schemes meant for them. Protecting the traditional right over the Jal Jamin jungle is very important, and also overall adopting a right based approach. So, ensuring the social security and socio-economic, educational, and also political rights accountability can help the PBD to break down the cycle of the vulnerability. Thank you.